go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Let's go.
We can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
So the prayer is Caesar 25:17, and it reads, and pray with me, please. The path of the downed aviator is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of camaraderie and duty, shepherd the lost through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother. And you will know my call sign is Sandy 1 when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Yep, that's where we're at, folks. That's where we're at. Fuck the Secretary of War Crimes, Pete Hegseth. I don't know if he saw Pulp Fiction and saw that and was like, "Oh, I'm going to use that," without even knowing that it's not an actual Bible verse. But no, Pete Hegseth literally quoted Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, it's like unironically stupid. Like,
I know
we've reached that level of late stage capitalism.
It's that's where we're at. We have complete idiots running this country. New reporting. This is of course hearsay at this point, but new reporting is saying that Donald Trump wanted to nuke Iran this last weekend, and the only thing that kept him from doing it was one of his generals, who will probably be fired soon for not letting Grandpa touch the nuclear football.
Grandpa's after the nuclear football again, boys. Leave him alone.
Like, seriously, that's where we're at in America. We have a complete fucking psychopath with access to nukes and military weaponry. And speaking of the military, I feel so bad for our soldiers right now. Have you seen what they're eating?
Yeah.
Like the picture I showed was like carrots, a hamburger with no cheese, no bun, and what looked like the sole of a shoe. It didn't even look like food. Like, I've seen better food come out of MREs than what they're being served on these ships.
Yeah,
like seriously, it looked like they gave him a piece of rubber and was like, "Here, just chew on this shit for a while, and you'll be fine."
And we covered this a couple of weeks ago with the aircraft carrier that's got they're like shitting in, like trying to overflow the shitters or something.
right.
Is that like, yeah, I don't blame you. If that's what you're getting fed, of course you're shitting out that and flood the goddamn place. Yeah.
I can guarantee though that the chain of command is going to break down at some point if that's how they're being treated. They're being told to go to war and they can't even get food.
Morale is
like,
low.
Come on, man. Like, it's
even
not this. That's, right.
Even the ice morale is super low.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about DoorDash Grandma. We're going to talk about how Joe Rogan has gotten Trump to potentially legalize psychedelics. Kash Patel, the FBI director.
Pamela, you're killing me, Smalls.
According to new reporting, they had to use a battering ram to get his door open because he was MIA and they didn't know what happened. But Patel is now... It's coming out that he actually sued. Who was it? The Atlantic for $250 million or something like that for putting that out.
I don't think it's actually happened yet, but he's threatened.
Right. It's not going to go anywhere.
No. The discovery is going to be brutal for him. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. We have clips from the recent Turning Point USA event that Erica Kirk did not attend for security reasons, but JD Vance went. So apparently the security threat was not bad enough for the vice president not to attend, but Erica Kirk, being the queen that she is, she didn't go. And I think I know why.
They didn't have enough fireworks. That's why
there was nobody there, right? They forgot to set up the pyrotechnics. So she's like, I can't walk out to this. So the she devil herself did not show up. She did go to another event. I do have a clip from her as well. But we also are going to talk about Iran as well, because everything Donald Trump is doing is backfiring. Iran is just trolling the living shit out of Donald Trump with these Lego videos. They've gone after Erica Kirk in these Lego videos. I mean, everybody, Pete Hegseth, Kash Patel. There has been a Lego, and they are so quick with it.
Yeah.
They are so quick with it. Like the story comes out, and then like a half an hour later, we got a Lego video with a really good song. Somebody needs to make a Spotify list of just these Lego songs, because I heard they actually got their YouTube channel banned off of off the internet for posting these videos, which I think is hilarious.
And I am a huge hater of AI, but the only AI shit that I will tolerate is the Iran AI slop, and then also the videos of JD Vance looking like, like looking absolutely
big,
crazy with
all
his
puffy.
Yeah, all fat. Yeah, that's those are the
curly
only
hair.
AI slop I tolerate.
But tonight we do have a special guest. Actually, tomorrow we have a special guest as well. Tonight, coming back to the show, he was on for the President's State of the Union address. We got Comrade Rod, Minister of Information for the Panthers out in New Jersey. Welcome back, Rod. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me back. It was a good time that last time. We had a bunch of good laughs. And
the State
we
of the
try.
Union, that was wild.
Yeah, we try. We try. Yeah. How are things in New Jersey? We actually have some stuff coming up here soon. I guess we should talk about. It's like, for anybody that's in New York, if you want to come hit us up and meet us, talk to us face to face, we will be in Washington Square Park. There's a march happening at 4 p.m., but we are going to go there at 2 p.m. to speak and to talk to people, interview people, let them know what we are all about. So if you want to come out, dress in all black, as we should. I think everybody should be dressed in all black, because I feel like we're mourning.
Absolutely.
Democracy has died. I feel like we shouldn't be in doing funny signs anymore, and we should just black. I know.
Come on. I love that. I live for the fucking dinosaur costumes. I'm all about that life.
So Comrade Rod will be there in New York. I'll be there in New York. Chairman Afrika will be there. Anybody else that wants to come, you're more than welcome to. I'll be in Newark on the 29th, the 30th, and then we're heading from Newark to New York. And then I'm going back to Newark, and then I'm going back to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So if anybody would like to help us out with all of our work, we are going to do ads on YouTube from now on. We've got to figure out a way to make money to support this movement. We even have shirts that just came out. If you guys are interested at all, I put the link for this in the description of the video. The Unity Project Activism with Attitude shirt. Of course, we got ACAB, All Cops Are Bad. And then we have ICE agents dressed as sheep, and the cops dressed appropriately as pigs. And then they are stamping or stomping all over the Constitution of the United States. And then it has our web address there at the bottom. If you're interested in supporting our work and getting a cool shirt out of it, check that out. The link for that is in my bio. And thanks to Bonfire for putting that together. Huh?
I got to wear one of those and get one and wear it for the stream. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. It's it actually came out pretty good. Bonfire approached me. That's the only thing good about being popular on social media is you got organizations reaching out to you to do stuff. So we just Comrade Becky and I just typed in a bunch of ideas of what we wanted, and then that's what they came out with, and I was like, I love it.
That's pretty good.
I was like, just make them look really stupid. I think they did a good job.
They did. And I mean, I keep hammering this point home, but we have to, because if you're seeing what ICE is doing and you're disgusted, good. But also, you can't be anti-ICE if you're not also anti-cop, because the cops have done the same shit that ICE has been doing for decades, and they don't get nearly the amount of hate that ICE does. And we need to remember, the police are out there helping ICE, right? They're like this. They're not trying to stop ICE. The cops are just as much of the enemy as ICE is.
I've been saying, and Rod probably will agree with me on this, that the cops are just an extension of ICE at this point, and we should be treating them accordingly.
We got a snowflake. We got a snowflake in the chat.
Wow.
See,
that's crazy. You know what?
This is why we have guns. This is why we have guns, because of people like you, Frankie.
Right. That's amazing. You know what's crazy about this whole thing? Like, I can't believe y'all support. Every time you post something, I assume one of two things about you: that you like touching kids, or you're on the DL, or both. You know what I mean? So you can post all you want, but literally in my head, as soon as I see a MAGA pop up, I'm like, yeah, he likes touching kids.
I mean, what else?
There's no other excuse. There's no other excuse. I mean, even on a side note, just to show how disgusting men are. I don't know if you heard about this, Rob, and this isn't something I was going to talk about. The fucking rape academy that was discovered. Did you hear about this, Rod?
Oh yeah, there's a website.
Yeah, website where tens of millions of men go to discuss how to drug and assault and rape women.
And you posted about this, and
64
someone was in
million.
your comments and saying that it's just a porn site. I'm like, you are a danger to everyone around you.
Right.
This commenter, we need to find that motherfucker because, yeah, I can't. It's bad. This is just
and it's just like, and if you say not all men, just shut the fuck up.
for real.
Just okay, ladies, just assume it's all men until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there.
Oh, do you, Frankie? Oh,
What?
Frankie, you sound a little triggered.
He
He's
is
literally
from
triggered.
Facebook too. It's amazing that people follow
With-
me on Facebook.
With
They hate
no
my
fucking
guts.
profile picture. Look at that. It's always
Yeah.
the people like 0 friends, 0 posts, and then they say, I'm going to shoot you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You don't even
Yep.
have the balls to post a picture. Sure, you're going to shoot us, right? Okay.
Right.
Good for you.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Make sure not to miss the show either.
What's
that. I
that
know,
thing?
right? You're watching though, so thank you. I guess.
Yeah, thank you.
You dumbass.
We need to rage farm him. Rage farm him. Let's go. Frankie, come on. What else
Come
you got,
on,
bitch?
Frankie.
Let's go.
We love you, buddy. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about some stuff that happened this past week. We can start off with something a little bit funny. DoorDash grandma. They
I'm sorry, the way you
who
said that
watched
really was
this
funny.
and believes that they delivered DoorDash to the fucking White House? Like, you got to be dumb to watch this video and be like, the invisible. Damn. Our commenters just take care of them. But this
Family is
lady is just, she's a paid actress. Okay. And I just thought this whole interaction
Literal
was
crisis
just
actor.
weird.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the actual definition of a crisis actor. According to her, I mean, they're talking about Donald Trump's tax cuts, no tax on tips, all this stuff. And the crazy part is her story was she's working to save up money for her husband's medical expenses,
He has cancer, yeah.
which did not land well because everybody's like, why is a grandma who should be retired working DoorDash to pay for medical expenses? Like, it just the whole story completely fell apart. And then Donald Trump, being a filthy rich billionaire, gave her $100.
Yeah, wow. What a swell guy.
Let me show this video real quick.
That's very nice. Look at this. This doesn't look staged, does it?
They're all your favorites.
That's right. These are good.
He
even
even
said
said it. He even said it.
I didn't see this part.
The reason for this is the fact that I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 at the end of it because the tax bill was so big.
That's not how.
Are the White House conservatives, do you know?
Wait.
Potentially. Yes, very.
They gave her $100. What a loser. What did you think of this, Rod? Hold up. You're muted. Let me unmute you. There you go.
You said she's a paid actress, right?
Basically, it's all staged. It's all staged.
Yeah.
It's all, yeah.
It's basically who she represents. It's supposed to appeal to them, I suppose. But every time Trump tries to do anything that involves the working class or trying to make a statement, it backfires. It makes him look. He tries to play that everyday guy thing with the Mexican bowl. Remember that?
Right.
The taco bowl and all that.
Do you guys remember the dump truck? Do you remember him getting, or in a garbage truck? It was a garbage truck. Donald Trump getting in a garbage truck with an orange vest on. He looked like a fucking idiot.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah.
He looks so stupid. But this is the guy who wants to nuke other countries, man.
And what's so amazing is that she's obviously a supporter. She's obviously the plant. And then even when he asked, he's like, "Did you vote for me? How many times did you vote for me?" She's like, "Meh." Like, that was her reaction.
Hold on, I can pull it up on Twitter. I believe DoorDash grandma.
Yeah, because
she's been seen other places. She was on Fox News.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another state that she was in. Hold on, I can pull. They did. Somebody photoshopped her head.
I just saw.
Somebody posted her head onto a uniform person's body, and they try to say that Fox News.
Can you pull that up?
She was the down pilot. Yeah, I have a picture of it right now. Here, hold on. This is so good. Down pilot speaks out, and they photoshopped her head. I thought this was real at first. I'm like, no way.
That's good.
No way Fox News did that. But yeah, come to find out, it's actually just humor.
You don't know what's parody and what isn't anymore.
Well, that's the thing with AI. Do you guys know this? They actually have fake AI accounts. Like, there's so little support for Donald Trump right now on TikTok, especially because it's owned by the Trump administration. Basically, they are making fake AI accounts and all saying things good about Israel and saying things good about Trump and why you should be a Republican. That's so pathetic. But these MAGA idiots don't know they're fake. That's the crazy part.
And I do want to shout
maybe
out
they're
Pamela
just down for the for the performance. You know, like the so-called assassination, Pete Hegseth misquoting or making up quotes, the one from the movie. Maybe all that is done on purpose just to distract from the horrors that they're inflicting.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a reality there too.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about.
But Pamela, I want to give her a shout out because I really think this was telling. If you watch that video of the DoorDash grandma, she did keep he kept trying to so how are you? How's your day going? And she's like, he really, I think Pamela's right. I think he smells like shit. I really think she does. I really think he does.
According to people that worked with him on The Apprentice, they say he smells like cheap makeup and shit.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Yeah, and it's been verified that he shits himself on the set of The Apprentice. They literally had a guy nicknamed Wet Wipes. No, seriously, that was his nickname. They called him Wet Wipes, and his whole job was to change Donald Trump's diaper.
Man.
What are we even talking about?
I just ate a Hot Pocket. You know this.
I'm sorry.
I just finished my Hot Pockets.
All right, so I want to move on to this Joe Rogan thing because this is crazy. If this is all it takes to get drugs approved by Donald Trump, like we're in trouble. Joe Rogan even admits, I texted him about this. He's not listening to doctors or scientists or people that have actually studied psychedelics. He's just listening to a guy who likes psychedelics. And watch this shit. This is crazy.
One dose of Ibogaine, more than 80% of people are free of that addiction. With 2 doses, it's more than 90%.
He is a podcaster.
I sent him that information.
Trump's falling asleep right now.
Came back.
I gotta wake up.
Do you want FDA approval? Let's do it. It was literally that quick.
Seriously.
And he don't know what to do with himself.
Well,
Joe Rogan is such a clown, dude. He's such a clown.
Oh, absolutely. But it's one of those rare things where, what was her name? The Kardashian that did the jail bill in Trump 1.0. It's one of those rare moments where Trump. Yeah, Kim Kardashian. It's one of those rare moments where Trump actually does something good. We need more legalization of these kind of drugs, and we can't really hate on it. It's just so amazing how we can do occasionally one good thing and also nuke Iran. So it's how do we? Can we not get some balance here, please?
I agree. There's a lot of studies out there that show that psychedelics can help rebuild neural pathways. It's actually been proven. So there is some definite medicinal use for it. But God damn it, at least let a doctor talk about it, not Joe fucking Rogan.
That is
MMA wannabe UFC bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not an expert on anything.
And just last week, this is why you can't hit him. And this is also, I know that Ilhan Omar said stuff about Marjorie Taylor Greene, welcome her in, whatever. But you can't trust these people because Joe Rogan just last week was basically saying how Trump is destroying the economy, the country, Iran, blah, 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 blah. And here he is in the White House filleting his cock. You can't trust anything that these people say because they're going to turn the fucking corner tomorrow.
You know what what the Oval Office needs? It needs an official cuck chair. Like an official cuck station where all these people can sit and just watch Donald Trump.
Well, it already has the cuck couch and JD Vance is occupied there, so the cuck sofa or whatever it is. Right? He's the one that fucks couches. Isn't that JD Vance?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's the guy, allegedly.
And Cash Patel is the guy who can't reach the liquor bottle in the top cabinet.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Cash Patel.
Yes, segue. Let's do it.
Rod, did you read recently or hear recently about Cash Patel having some substance abuse issues?
I found out everything today.
Oh, did you? Yeah, it was hilarious. They actually had to use a battering ram, like a SWAT team style battering ram, to break his door down because they couldn't get a hold of him.
I think they wanted explosive charges too, didn't they?
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
That's what I remember reading, or at least that was the implication I thought in the article.
That's insane. But I've been calling Patel.
Pocket change Patel. Oh my
this
God,
dude,
Pamela.
This dude is a straight up coke fiend. Okay, I not even gonna say allegedly. Okay, I have a video clip. Okay, or he is just chronically sick and has the sniffles all the time. All the time. But here's a little montage.
The deep state is afraid of him, and they know he's got a lot of information on them, and that's why they're terrified.
Sniff.
And you can see them just
by AOC. She's in her 20s. You got your butt skipped by
all these efforts and
are unclassified. And what Google just did to us today,
we're absolutely dead serious.
What he does for a living, and he's comply with the law. And I'm still waiting for it.
Trump does the same thing.
To get the declassified documents out to the American people. And
so we didn't do it. We took the tougher road, and that's something I learned.
I mean, it's been well documented that Donald Trump
produced that. The other for the House Intel Committee and not in Devin's personal office.
I was just talking about Hunter Biden.
Long and short of it was, I didn't really want to go over to the. And the other thing I talk about in my book.
Oh Jesus!
People aren't going to like this.
Oh, Junior's out half fucking nodding.
They pumped lines before this.
When you look at the reports that have made public about the FBI and what the investigation
look at his pin on his shirt, bro. What is going on right now?
The receipts about county has a district attorney. Don't believe me. Committed crimes in what 20-some states. And I did say on Truth, so of all the drug charges, of all the gun stuff, of all the prostitution, of all the sex trafficking, human trafficking, a single one of them doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream.
I love how he's talking about Hunter Biden.
I know that was so perfect. Talking about Hunter Biden. While,
yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus,
that's so good.
You know, he was like 5 seconds away from doing an Al Pacino impression.
Oh, for sure.
Like in every one of those interviews, like, "Hoo-wah!"
Oh my God, but that's who's running the FBI. I feel safer already. The guy couldn't investigate his way out of a paper bag. Like, seriously, this guy is hopeless. Hopeless. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I have a photographer friend on Instagram that has been getting some amazing pictures, and he was at the Tyler Robinson hearing where they were transferring Tyler Robinson, and they're using those light up Ubers, ICEs, using those light up Uber window signs.
Right.
So when they're prowling the streets at night, people are just thinking that they're Uber and not ICE. Like, they're doing some real diabolical shit, man.
Oh, they're using Ubers. I thought I saw a car this morning while I was waiting for the bus. It looked like he had the light on and everything, but he's looking around a little bit too much. So
they're doing that.
That's a tell.
Yeah. They're doing that, and they're trying to buy, or they're renting or buying less conspicuous vehicles like minivans and shit like that. You know what I mean? They're changing their tactics after Alex Preddy got murdered, and they got all that heat for it. From what I've been told, Minnesota is still a war zone. We're just not seeing any of it. You know what I mean? They really
corporate media doesn't want us to see it. That's why.
Yeah, I had a woman reach out to me that I really wanted to help, but just is like, I'm just one dude. You know what I mean? Like, I understand I have a little bit of a platform, but I can't rally millions of people into the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I want to help, but sometimes I feel powerless.
But if they take this footage, we should use it. We should put it out there.
I agree.
I mean, sure, we don't have a platform, but I mean, you got like what, 200,000 on Facebook now? Like, if they send us footage, let's use it. We need the people to see what is happening out there.
Yeah, she didn't want any more videos made. She basically wanted action. And it's like,
but that's the thing. In order to get action, sometimes people have to see. That's what started so much of what's happening in Minnesota with the anti-ICE. That's what started the general strike, is people seeing what's happening there.
And that's the thing, though. Like, I'm in Pennsylvania. Like, how am I going to do anything in Minnesota? You know what I'm saying? I got like $20 in the bank right now. I can't do shit.
Oh, I can relate. Trust me.
Times are tough, man. Times are tough.
I think it's just courage is contagious. That's what they say, right?
I agree.
And if we do speak up about it, if we do show it, I mean, we're not even half as courageous as the people actually taking the footage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's take that into account. But there are people risking their lives on the street, and this is why I get so pissed off when people say, don't criticize the Democratic Party, vote blue no matter who. They have not, the Democrats, especially fucking Schumer and Jeffries, have not shown half, not even a fraction, not even a quarter, not even a 0.001% of the courage that we're seeing from the people that are just
How
out
many
there.
Democrats have you seen at the protests?
None.
Exactly.
I got a text from fucking Nithya Raman running for mayor right now, and I texted them back. I'm like, I'm not voting for her, and she's not anti-ICE enough for me. And they messaged me back saying, well, she's given plenty of public statements about ICE and how we should do something about it. I was like, yeah, where the fuck was she when my comrade got his fucking femur broken in front of me while he's on his fucking all fours on the ground, and the pigs just whack him
17-year-old kid
with
too,
the
right?
fucking, yeah, that's the guy, whack him with a fucking baton, already cuffed, already subbed, what do they call that? Pinned, subbed. Well, what happened there? Already pinned to the ground, and they're beating the fuck out of him anyways. Where was Nithya Raman then? She wasn't there with us, so don't tell me the shit that she's anti-ICE. Same thing with the Democrats. The people that are on the ground are showing more courage than anyone in the fucking party ever could. And
well, I just found out, I don't know who it is where you're at. Where are you at, Comrade Rob? Again,
I'm in northern New Jersey area.
Who's your
Hudson
rep?
County. Oh, you talking about where I work?
No. Who's your representative?
Oh,
Like, who's your
the representative. You're talking about who's the rep? That's a good question, because I don't follow.
Are you in Newark? I can't remember.
No, he's not in Newark. He's north of that.
Jeez, I don't know.
Newark though, I know is I just found this out, is Cory Booker.
Well, he's a senator, but yeah, he's senator.
Oh, that's right, he's a senator. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. Well, you know the rant about him.
Yeah, that's why I've kind of gone this way. Like, I just feel like our system is so broken. I don't know if we can fix it or if we just need to let it crash and build something better out of it. I think people are just so scared of that idea that I mean, governments fall all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at World War II. I always refer to World War II. The entirety of Europe was decimated. Not just the people, but the buildings, the infrastructure.
Civil War too here in America.
You know? Right. You know what I mean? But we gotta denounce white supremacy once and for all in America. We gotta get rid of these fascist fucks once and for all. You know what I mean?
Sherman didn't go far enough. That's all I gotta say.
I think we did. We should have punished people after the Civil War properly.
Oh,
we just let them reintegrate into society. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never in this country have really punished the people that are responsible for most of the problems.
Well, it's why there were so like a Jim Crow, and there were so many, like, what was that? It was in South Carolina, I think. Black folks like had an entire town, an entire legislature, and they were creating like a literal dystopia. And there was a white mob of race, I think it was the Klan, that like killed everyone in the streets. And we don't cover that in fucking history.
No,
I just found out about that like 2 years ago. What's that?
Right after World War I, there was the following years. There was a bunch of that all over the United States, especially with this movie that was going around called "Birth of a Nation." It was the first movie ever shown in the White House under the administration of Woodrow Wilson. I think. Yeah. Really, a notorious racist from down south, but he's always passed as a New Jersey person because he was governor of New Jersey. He was president of Princeton, but he's originally from Georgia. As president, I think he was the first Southerner to become president again since the Civil War. So, you know, these little games that politicians play when they go from like the Clintons did when they became New Yorkers and all that. That's all part of their plan to eventually run for president or something. But that movie basically brought a lot of white working class folks into black neighborhoods and they would beat them up, chase them out of that part of town, or just terrorize them. And I think in 1 year, I think it was 1919 or 1920, it was called the Red Summer. But all this kind of led into the whole what is it? The acceptance, the normal, turning it normal for segregation to be accepted, for this to go on for another 30, 40 years before Martin Luther King. So this stuff that happens now, this could project for the next 50 years before another generation will do something about it. So we have to make sure we nip it in the bud. And we're at late stage. This late stage capitalism is fascist to the core. I mean, it's always been that way. It's always been that way for some segment of the people that it's been controlling, and even the ones who benefit from it are its biggest enslaved people, people who follow the system and worship the flag and whatnot. There's a lot of there's a lot of consequences to that in society.
And what's
in the
amazing is
long
seeing
run.
people that benefit from it are now getting the backlash of it. Again, like
Oh, yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Great example.
And they're not gaining anything either because we're all pretty much in the same boat.
Yeah.
When it comes to they're not being a middle class like they used to be. All that was part of the battle with the Soviet Union. That here in America we take care of our poor. With us when they started building projects and open up social services for everybody, not just working white working class families. But in 1960s with the Great Society and all that. But then as soon as the Soviet Union fell, they started to roll back everything. So in 1994, I think it was, they signed the welfare bill, where they cut back, put people to work for that money. People rather just,
Reagan,
get
right?
jobs. Clinton was a big culprit in all this too. He was an enabler of everything that happened.
Forget about that.
Reagan was the architect. Yeah. Right. So here we are now. It's years later, and whole communities out west too are decimated because of the drug, the fentanyl, and all the pharmaceutical drugs that the job that they did. I mean, this shows now about it. But this is a very vicious form of fascism in which they're just hiring, they're using that capital to throw it to anybody, including actors like Trump and yeah, and then he had, look at the people he has. He has a real good brain trust there. Kash Patel snorting, and Pete Hegseth and all that. They don't care. And if you know what, they've figured it out too, because most dictatorships, most authoritarian regimes, they don't last the lifetime of the person in charge. But they already got Abbott getting online. They got DeSantis already grooming himself, getting ready to be the next one. So they're going to continue this for as long as they can. This is just a big
for sure. So
unless we put a stop to it.
Yeah, I agree. It's the Great American Crash Out is what I want to call it. Fuck a revolution, man. We need a crash out.
That is your T-shirt right there. The Great American Crash Out. I'm telling you, Great American Crash Out.
Just need to pick a date. Real quick, I just want to go ahead and if you guys are interested in seeing what we're all about, go to theunityproject.com. If you'd like to help us out in other ways, we do have our GoFundMe set up here as well. Just trying to raise money to get this thing off the ground. Travel expenses are, especially with gas and lodging right now, it's ridiculous. Also, recently we did add a homesteading for survival section.
Oh shit!
Which talks about growing your own food. Foods you can grow for medicinal purposes. Like we talked about this in our original code of conduct, which is also on here. We're also starting.
Hold on, let me. Sorry, I interrupted. I'm just not seeing the chat pull up here. I don't know what's going on with it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Code of conduct has all of what we're about, what we're trying to accomplish, as well as all the committees we're trying to start. Our 10 points is on here. Unit Project. We even have a reading list. We even got pictures of me, Chairman Afrika, working together in Jersey, as well as some stuff from Harrisburg, I believe. Yep, that was a good day. That was fun. Me hanging out in Chairman Afrika. This is actually where Chairman Afrika was raised as a child. Went down to his childhood home, hung out there for a little bit, had a really good time. It was really amazing. Also, don't forget, we are going to be at Washington Square Park at 2 p.m., 2 hours before the protest, the march, or whatever. We're going to be doing our thing. We're going to be speaking. I would like to get megaphones, but we're trying to plan something out to make it really special. And if you'd like to support us, not donate, but still support us to get something cool out of it, you can get the Unity Project shirt. Activism with attitude, I think, is the best way to put it, because we're just tired of fucking around, to be honest with you. I mean, we have to change our tactics. Like, again, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And that's what we're doing as a country. We continue to go to these protests. We continue to hope that things are going to get better, and nothing is happening. If anything, things are just continuing to get worse because they're not listening. Okay, guys, the government's not afraid of us. They're not. They realize that most of this country is just completely apathetic and does not give a shit about any of this stuff. And why? And I honestly think this whole administration is just a giant distraction, because we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Companies like Palantir, the Heritage Foundation, those are the real people that are running shit behind the scenes. And they are very, very smart and very well funded. Okay.
Well funded. Yes. I don't know about smart, but right.
I'm not going to knock them. I mean, they have spent the last 40 years trying to accomplish this. and they found a puppet in Donald Trump that allowed them to do it. And
but
the reason
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Real quick.
I do want us to things are very dark. Things are very bad right now, but I do want us to take a moment to take a little bit of heart, because you and I will disagree on this, but we are winning at the moment. Trump has never been lower than he's ever been right now in the polls. He's behind on his very core issue of like immigration and the economy. That's never happened before. There is hope. Let's cue the Superman music right now, because we are winning. We just need to fight harder. I do agree with you on that. And thankfully, this May 1st protest is on a Friday, not on a fucking Saturday, like these No Kings people keep doing.
Yeah,
and
that annoys the shit out of me.
Out there, and we need to stop. And the fact that the world did not stop, the earth did not stop turning when we learned that Donald Trump is a literal pedophile.
Right.
And he has the nuclear codes is a problem. So May 1st is our chance to change that. So take stock, take hope. We are winning. Let's win more on May 1st.
Yeah, because we're not disrupting shit. I mean, Rod, I don't know if you agree, but we are not disrupting shit on a Saturday.
Right, absolutely. In fact, we tell everybody, let people know, because this is an impromptu day opportunity to do a day of strike. Because Saturday is true, everyone's off, but if everyone makes sure they take off on May 1st, which is International Workers' Day, and be part of this, I think it's also going to be everything. And No King's Day, I think it's going to be part of. Everyone's going to be there, so even the politicians will be there. And I hope I see them. I'll let them know how I feel too.
Oh, I will too. Yeah, for sure.
Damn right.
We will be in Washington Square Park. Myself, Comrade Rod, Chairman Africa, and hopefully a bunch of others. If you want to come down and hang out with us, meet us in person, you're more than welcome to do so. We're not hiding. We're out in the open, man. We're making sure people.
We're not covering anything on the Swalwell investigation this episode.
Not today, no.
Because I want to say Swalwell apparently. His everything that's happening with him might topple my congressman, Jimmy Gomez, who was apparently seen kissing very young staffers. And I've hated Jimmy Gomez from day fucking one.
These guys.
And I hated Swalwell. I hated them. I was the hipster hater. I hated them before it was cool. And now I'm like, I feel so fucking good because I was right.
You're right.
I was fucking right.
You got the vibes, man. Yeah. This is what I real quick, again, something I wasn't planning on showing today, but I feel it's important. If you go to hstf.gov, Homeland Security Task Force, okay, this is what martial law looks like. They have no website, okay? It's martial law.
Have guns.
Yeah. It says right up top, we don't negotiate, we dismantle. Dismantle what? Okay.
Question.
And then the biggest part that I wanted to point out, if I can get down to it. Oh, never mind. I passed it already. It says very clearly in here that federal, state, and local agencies will work together. Okay? So if you think shit's going to pop off and you're calling the cops, you are going to be sorely disappointed.
Exactly.
As somebody who called the cops in the last year because I got doxxed and people were sending me pictures of my house, I almost got arrested for calling the cops because I was giving the guy fucking attitude because he was being a dick the whole time. I could tell right away because, of course, I live in a very Trump-heavy area. We all know how the cops feel about Donald Trump. They overwhelmingly supported him. So, yeah, that's what you can expect. There is no help. The government has abandoned us. Our politicians are gone. We don't have politicians that are representative of the people. They're representative of the corporations. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are truly on our own. Now is our opportunity to come together. We have a common purpose. Like, finally, in the United States, we have a reason to come together. Put all of our differences aside. Okay, it doesn't matter what race you are, what your sexual identity is, gender. None of that shit matters right now. All that matters is we need to save as many lives as possible because people could die because of this shit. We haven't even seen the food shortages. We haven't even seen people commit crimes just to get gas.
Or bread.
Right. Water, clean water. These AI companies are taking all of the clean water. Like, we don't need it to survive. What happens when there's water shortages? People are going to kill each other just to feed themselves. Like,
it will be Mad Max. Yep.
We got to think like that. We got to prepare for the worst. I hope I'm wrong. But I've even seen interviews with farmers saying, yeah, we only have 6 to 8 months of food. Most of the fertilizer comes through the Strait of Hormuz. farmers ain't getting their shipments of fertilizer. They can't grow the crops, guys. They can't grow our food. So we have to start looking to one another to save each other. We have to save each other. It's the only option. It is quite literally our only option. This is our last chance to defeat fascism. If we are complacent, if we're apathetic, fascism will win.
It is a class warfare, and people who are not engaged, you need to lock the fuck in.
I know Chairman Afrika preaches that.
And by the way,
warfare.
the police are not your friend. We cannot scream this enough from the fucking rooftops.
Right.
When everything collapses, the police are not going to come to your door to save you from the mobs. They're going to go to fucking Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and Zuckerberg. The police are not your friends.
Not at all. I think it was Chairman Fred Hampton that said it's a class. He was talking about. Well, yeah, it's a class war. It's always been a class war from the beginning. That's why. I mean, that's why organizations like ours are so dangerous. Is because when the government, because of this whole country was formed to benefit rich white people. Let's be honest, rich white men. Let's be real specific here. When they see marginalized communities and even poor white people, yes, you are a marginalized community. You just don't realize it because you think some of you think you're special because you're white, which is fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? When they see all of that, that's why the Black Panthers originally were such a threat, because they were uniting all the communities. You know what I mean? And I feel like we have that same opportunity right now, but on a massive scale, because we have social media, we have platforms that we can use to rally people. Like we can send information out at such a speed now. Or back in the 60s, you know what I mean? Letters, phone calls.
Yeah, a mimeograph machine or something.
right. Ham radios.
Rolled with
SOS.
But that's what we're trying to do with like the Unity Project and working with other organizations. Like that's why I like about the Unity Project is we're not like asking anybody to only be part of this project, no other organization. You know what I'm saying? Like we want other organizations to be part of the Unity Project, like all of us working together. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have our own chapters and we're going to have our own vanguards. And that's just like a whole separate thing. But most of what we're doing is community building, bridging the gap between communities, showing people that it can be done if we work together. Like we are unstoppable if we united. As a united front, we could fucking steamroll this place. You know what I'm saying? Like there's really no limit to what we could do if we just came together. Period. End of story. So that's our only option. It's that or let fascism win and take over the United States or the world.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on. Let's talk about Turning Point USA. Charlie Kirk is probably rolling in his grave right now, seeing how his organization has been turned into some kind of clown show. I mean, it always was a clown show because Charlie Kirk was a fucking clown. But Erica Kirk, who I still think was in on that shit, you will never convince me that Erica Kirk didn't have something to do. She at least knew Charlie was about to get murked. She knew. You cannot tell me she didn't. But anyway, there was one event in particular where Erica Kirk claimed she couldn't go for security reasons, but the vice president went. But I have a video clip that
no one cares about him. Fuck.
Right. Nobody gives a shit about JD Vance. He is just ugh. Anyways, here's the real reason Erica Kirk didn't show up.
It doesn't bother me when he speaks on issues today. Frankly, even when I disagree with how he's applying particular principles. So the most obvious.
I love how they had him like on call. He's the on-call speaker. It's like, hey, if this person bails, you're up. And he just show
right.
up for a damn near quarter-empty stadium. Oh, my God. What a loser. Absolute loser.
Yeah, it's how I actually first got popular on social media was for calling out the Charlie Kirk shit. MAGA did not like that, man.
And I texted you this. I was telling my mom and my dad, you were right about Charlie Kirk. You've been right about the Butler, Pennsylvania shit. I'm telling you, man.
Come on, man. Like, how can you not?
Hashtag Jeremy was right. I'm telling you.
Rob, what do you think? Like Butler, Pennsylvania. Do you think honestly that Donald Trump got shot, or you think that was a setup?
That was completely a setup.
Thank you.
Even liberal.
Holyfield's ear, 30 years later, still has a dent on it.
Right.
He has a whole ear. Like he just grew a new one.
Even like Clinton liberals whom I know saw that and were like, this shit's fake. Like, yeah, thank you. Welcome to the revolution.
Literally, the moment I knew it was fake is when he pulled up at the RNC with like a bandage on his ear. It's like, bro.
Ear diaper, yeah.
We still haven't gotten we don't even know anything from the hospital. They made the doctor shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like they made it. It was just yes.
Did you see the video that came out recently with a new angle?
Are you talking about the reporters? How the Secret Service moved the reporters into place at the
They were
perfect time?
being like coaxed towards the front.
Yep.
And then you see the flag coming down slowly. It's almost like they were.
I didn't see any of this shit.
Nice little drama. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have this clip by any chance?
I have it. Yeah, I have it. I don't have to dig for it, but I have it. It's literally the secrets. Like Donald Trump gets shot.
Yeah.
And this Secret Service agent's first move instantly didn't like flinch or nothing is to go get photographers and put him exactly where Donald Trump was going to put his fist up.
No way. Can you play it? Do you have it? I've got to see this.
I'd have to dig for it. I don't have it offhand. Yeah,
after the show. Okay.
My labeling, my filing skills when it comes to my videos is not very good.
I got you. Fuck,
I'd have to really dig for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you see the flag, which is a very large flag. So, like for a flag to blow like that, it would have to be extremely windy. But all of a sudden, like right before the picture, the flag comes down a little bit, and then they take the picture, and then all of a sudden, you see the flag disappear. It's like, okay, somebody's fucking with us.
And you're sure it's verified? It's legit?
Oh yeah, it's a real clip. The Secret Service is literally going and getting photographers to move them right where Donald Trump was going to be.
Well, it's just like
it's from the audience.
What's that?
It was from an audience member because you could hear them. You know, they're into this. It's like watching wrestling for them.
Well, it's just like the WikiLeaks stuff. When Trump was down in the polls. You know, and then Hillary Clinton had the Access Hollywood tape leak, which was damaging to Trump. Then what do you know? Russia leaked the WikiLeaks shit from John Podesta, which basically, if anything, outed Trump as being a pedophile more than anything on the Clinton staff.
Yeah.
And now that was what's happening right then with Butler, Pennsylvania. Trump was down in the polls. Kamala was surging, as much as they hate her, whatever. She was surging, and then this happened. It's wow. I can't believe just such great fucking timing on everything.
It always
Pennsylvania is a purple state, right?
Yeah, and it just happened to be live that day, which is unusual. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk never really broadcasted his shit live. He always did, because that's Charlie Kirk to me shit. I called that out right away. I'm like,
he edits that shit out in post,
Yeah, they post it to get viral clips. They do rage-based stuff. You know what I mean? But for some reason that day on that campus, random campus in Utah, they decided to do it live, and of course he got murdered that day. And I started calling it out right away.
Makes you wonder.
Well, everybody kept saying, like, as soon as I saw that shot, I was like, where'd the bullet go in? And everybody's like, what are you talking about? The bullet went in his neck. I'm like, that's an exit wound.
Yes.
That's an exit wound. Like, where did the bullet come in? Okay. It didn't get shot. I called it literally days afterwards. Yep. I'm like, he didn't get shot from the front.
Yep.
And I even have clips of, we can get into that another time. But yeah,
I see Paul Gosar drunk as fuck being cued, so I want to see this.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. This is Paul Gosar, representative Republican, who we've shown on this the channel before, drunk.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Is, again, drunk at Turning Point USA. You cannot tell me either that or this guy's got some serious, like, neurological disorders.
He was a dentist, so he just, obviously it's Novocaine. He just... I gotta give a speech. You know?
Or the laughing gas. Who knows? All right, but here we go.
President who reminds me of...
Oh, let me remove this real quick.
He carries this country on his back. While the Democrats, yes. I thought it was pretty good, similarity. Well, the Democrats, the elites, the fake news, and the leftist political classes try to tear him down every single day. But he keeps standing. He keeps fighting. And so must we, because we believe in something simple, something powerful.
All his words are meshing together. This is
like the words of a former president, John F. Kennedy. He once said, "Ask not what you can do for your country, or what your country do for you, but ask that you can do for your country."
Ask what?
John F. Kennedy. He once said, "Ask not what you can do for your country."
That's what we live in your country. Is that what he said?
Okay, so okay.
That's not what you do for your country.
Am I wrong for saying he's like an evil Michael J. Fox?
Oh my God,
John F. Kennedy. He once said,
"It's a little wrong, but it is."
Ask not what you can do for your country.
It's so wrong. I'm sorry.
What your country do for you, but ask what you can do for your country.
What are you clapping at?
I know. What the hell?
Well, let me tell you, there's something you can do. You can build what we're calling tonight that red wall. Not all at once, not overnight, one brick at a time, one voter at a time, one conversation at a time, one neighborhood at a time, one campus on a time, one community at a time.
He is so shot out. Wow.
Brick by brick. Build that wall. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, evil Michael J. Fox theory continues.
It's pretty good.
Where's the DeLorean that he rode in on from there? Holy shit. I'm so sorry, but there is wow.
Yeah, that comment that you brought up, what was it? Yeah, this is a good one too. They had a 4K or probably 8K camera right behind Charlie Kirk that would have shown.
Yeah, you showed that. You had that on the stream and you did a couple videos about it.
Yeah, they removed that camera, and as far as I know, we haven't seen the footage yet from that. So yeah, there's a lot going on that is foul. It's just out in the open. This is what happens when stupid people like plan false flag operations. The shit just doesn't go right. But all right, moving on from the drunk guy to the guy with the charisma of a wet sock, JD Vance.
Ugh.
This is so bad. He actually gets heckled.
That's
This would never happen to Donald Trump, okay? But nobody respects JD Vance. Not MAGA, not anybody. Okay. But here he is literally getting heckled. Somebody's in the audience yelling, "You guys kill kids." I'm like, wow, they're really losing the plot here.
Like the administration that solved the problem, but the president. Excuse me, sir. Right now. So if you want to complain about what happened in Gaza.
And if I remember right, the crowd was
so if you
cheering
want,
the heckler,
sir, to complain about what happened in Gaza, why don't you complain about Joe Biden and the last administration? We're the administration that solved that problem.
And you can see it feels like it's a smaller clapping.
And by the way, not only was our administration like the administration that solved the problem, but the president. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I got those clips backwards, but yeah, he gets heckled a lot.
But this is why I said we're winning, because even the MAGA, there was a big poll about Trump has like 94%, whatever. But look at what's happening right here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got people are saying, oh, there's this MAGA civil war, but it's nonsense because the base is with Trump. You've got Tucker Carlson, you've got Marjorie Taylor Greene, you've got Joe Rogan. Even though he went in the White House, he is still going to talk shit the next day.
Oh, yeah.
There is a fracture there. And it's our job to widen that, because that is, how you do politics. If there is divide and conquer, and if we can just get someone that will harness that shit, especially the anti-Israel and the pro-working class economy stuff, we can win, and we are winning.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I like what Mom Donnie's seems to be pretty successful in New York. He's a democratic socialist openly. You know what I mean? And I feel like democratic socialism is kind of the way to go. Ideally, I'd like to, with working with Chairman of Afrika and the Panthers down there, honestly, it'd be nice if we could build a society that does not rely so much on the government.
Right.
You know what I mean? If we could help self-sustaining communities with our own stores, our own food, our own farms, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to break away from the government's, I don't know, mercy. I don't know what you want to call it. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just, all the money goes upwards and we're being fed crumbs, and we're so scared to lose those crumbs that we're not willing to overthrow this government.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There was the guy on Alex Jones. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, if anything, they make us exploit ourselves even more in their favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was the guy on Alex Jones's show. His guest was even saying we need to do a coup against Trump. It's not just the left saying it.
No, it's both sides.
Other people. Right.
Yeah. Again, internet support for Donald Trump is not real. Okay. All the Facebook posts, like
the bots,
other than the dipshit that was in our comments there, but like most of those are bots.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about him.
Is he still there, or did he leave? I think
down to like 15% approval or something like that. With 13%.
I like that. He looked comically drunk. That's a good way to put it. He
did, yeah.
Like the uncle that you don't like who shows up at the barbecue and just gets fucking shit faced.
Right.
And starts touching kids. That guy.
And also, if you put a picture of Paul Gosar, he does look like the kid tickler. You know, he really does. He's a creepy looking guy.
Wrong, man. That's so wrong. Yeah. Well, they all are, man. I mean, come on. Look at what we're dealing with. Again, every day I go outside and I see people just driving by. I see people at the store. I see people going to work. And it's like, I get it. But at the same time, dude, this is nothing we've ever dealt with before in this country. Ever. We have people that are evil, truly evil, do not care if we live or die. They're using all our resources for their personal benefit. For fuck's sake, this whole war is just to make people rich. I mean, the BBC called it out. Insider trading is out of this fucking world with this administration. They're not even hiding it. Like, look at this. Multiple times now.
It happened today.
Right. Multiple times. Every time Donald Trump makes an announcement, people short oil. Okay. So what they'll do is they're short oil on a massive scale. And then Donald Trump will say something on social media like the Strait of Hormuz is fully open and ready for business.
Yeah.
Then oil prices drop. All these people that shorted oil made hundreds of millions of dollars. Ann, thank you so much for the 10 gift.
Oh, Ann, sorry.
I got it wrong too. My bad.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I did that. I fucked that up.
But the crazy part is this is happening like minutes before Donald Trump makes an announcement. Minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes before. There's no way. Like everybody's saying it's Barron Trump, which I could honestly see that shit happening.
Is Barron Trump smart enough to do that? I don't know. I really don't.
He is really into crypto, and his dad, every time he makes an announcement on crypto, the value of crypto goes up or down. I mean, it's pretty easy to make money when your dad's the ones setting the market. You know what I mean? But this is full on market manipulation. We started an entire war on behalf of Israel, and now Donald Trump is using it just to make his fucking rich buddies richer.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. They're taking from us on a daily basis, and we are not crashing out. We are not angry enough. Fucking God damn it. We are not angry enough. I'm sorry, but we're not.
I agree.
So, yeah, sorry. I had to get that out of my system, but no, it's just straight up insider trading. They don't care. They're not even hiding it. The corruption is out in the open. That's why I'm so skeptical about this election. I still don't think there's going to be an election, or the election is going to be so fucked that we're not going to be able to have actual reliable results. They're already talking about this Homeland Security Task Force. They're talking about deploying ICE agents to polling places, and I guarantee there'll be blue heavy polling places. You know what I'm saying?
Who's running? You're talking about the House of Representatives this year, or the Senate?
Yeah, the midterms.
Everything, both houses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not going to make much of a difference because the Democrats capture any house. It's the ratchet effect. Everything's in a standstill for the next 2 years or whatever until the next Republicans come back, and then they're the only ones who make any moves.
Right.
Democrats don't seem to.
I mean, look even at the effort.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Democrats get power and they do nothing with it. Like they same thing with Biden, same thing with Obama. They get all this power, and under Obama they couldn't give us fucking help Medicare for all. Under Biden, they couldn't forgive student loans. And meanwhile, Trump is having literal Gestapo in our streets. The Democrats have power and they need to start fucking using it for a change.
Codify the Civil Rights Act, codify the abortion.
Please. Yeah.
They didn't do any of it.
They had so many opportunities and they didn't. So, yeah, it's going to be a grind no matter what. And the reason I say that I'm skeptical that there's even going to be an election is because if there is and the Democrats win, then the investigations start. You know what I mean? Why would they go through all this effort just to lose power in 2 years and get prosecuted for all this? Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And I know the Heritage Foundation. I know them. Okay? I've protested in front of their building. I have studied these people. They have a plan for the election. Okay? They do. Whether we know what it is yet or not, they have a plan. They are working behind the scenes in the shadows, making sure they stay in power because this is about the Heritage Foundation, this technocracy that we're going to talk about tomorrow. Peter Thiel, what's the open AI? Sam Altman, Elon Musk. Those guys want to run the world. Okay? they have all the power. They have all the money. And right now they have all the control. They don't even need the base right now, to be honest with you. If they suspend elections or find a way just to say, fuck it, we're not going to have one, they don't need voters. You know what I'm saying? They have what they want right now. They have all the resources. They have all the funding. They have all the weapons. They have it all. And they're giving us less and less every single day.
But let's still take heart, though, because, again, I say
I think we can win.
As a
I think we
pessimist,
can
too,
win.
we are still winning, but look at what happened in Hungary. Orban had been in power for 16 years, had an incredible amount of state power against, what's the guy, Magyar, and Magyar won.
Yeah.
This is America. We can fucking do it, and we fought wars to make sure we can vote, and God damn it, if we have to have another one to make sure we can this time around, we're going to do it, and we will win.
My worry is they just grinded us down for so long that people are just at the point where they don't fucking care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like they keep showing us the violence and shit like that. They're trying to desensitize us to all that stuff.
But every time that's happened, they've been losing. I mean, that is where Trump's like immigration polling started going down, was with Nicole Good and Alex Preddy.
Yeah.
We are winning, and we need to make sure that we capitalize on that. And the way we capitalize on it is not by electing fucking establishment Democrats like Schumer and Jeffries. We need real radicals. If you ever want to see people to elect, see who Hassan Piker is pushing. I'm telling you, the man has good fucking choices.
I actually like Hassan and this stuff, because he actually calls out the Democrats as well, which I think we should, because really, right now, no matter who wins the election, Israel wins. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of our government is paid off right now.
But
by another country.
Votes, 40 Democrats plus one Republican, I think, if I remember right from the math. But there is a sea change. We are seeing. They're
starting to read the room. They're starting to read the room.
We just have to keep going.
Yeah, I think the first moment I realized that Israel owns us is when I walked the halls of Congress. You'll probably see more Israeli flags than you will American flags. It's honestly disheartening.
True.
It's the moment I stopped liking Eric Swalwell. So I thought he was a fucking asshole for a long time. That was 6 months ago.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I knew that guy was off. Anyway,
you and I were pre Swalwell haters before.
We were. I liked him at first because I thought he was one of the good guys, but obviously we were wrong about that. Yeah. And I realized it though that when I see those Israeli flags, I know what they're. Yeah, there's too many of them around, especially DC area. Huh?
What's that?
Oh, you say who does he represent?
California, unfortunately. I don't know where.
See, over here in New Jersey, we recently we had a senator other than Booker. We had Robert Menendez, and he got caught up in a big scandal.
He's the guy that got caught with gold and shit. Yeah,
gold bricks. Yeah, the gold bars.
Motherfucking gold bricks. Like that's some fucking villain shit right there.
How it's easy to tune out politics in New Jersey and to just like dismiss all of them and not see, anyone who's not. Who's in it, but most of them, they're in it for themselves. They're not really in it for
sure.
To help the community in any way. So yeah, it makes it easy for the rest of us to realize, hopefully, but not everyone's doing that right now. But that's the hope, and that's what we want to push towards, because we've been taught every man for himself kind of rugged individuality type of lifestyle. Don't talk to your neighbors if you don't have to, this and that. We have to unlearn all that. We have to start getting to know them.
Agree.
Just like if there's a blackout and people crossing the bridge in New York that one year, and being friendly with each other and smoking weed and all that. And no one went to work that day because there was a blackout. It was about 20-something years ago. My dad was caught up in it, and he said he just felt like a unifying factor. I guess that doesn't happen much unless it's like an emergency.
Yeah,
but we're kind of there, and
I'd say this is an emergency.
Absolutely, yeah. We need to take our talents and apply them to where we can help other people, whether it's medical in any way, or even finding out what is needed. Like where I live here, it's mostly Latino families. They have the church, they have the local government takes care of families. In that way, it's not as such other places, but we have homeless people, and these people don't vote, so no one cares about them, and a lot of them are older men, and they line up the streets at nighttime or on the bus stops. So what do they need? Do they need blankets? We need to look, to look into that and ask ourselves and
Blankets,
get
food,
into it and
water.
start doing it.
Mhm.
That's
Right. It
my
doesn't
challenge.
take
That's what
much.
I'm actually seeing it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to brighten somebody's day that has nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've done that plenty. I've just given
$5 to
asked
somebody
homeless
that
folks to
has
buy 'em a
nothing.
sandwich.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Who cares what they're using it for? Like, I hate when people are like, "Are you going to use it for drugs or booze?" Dude, motherfucker's homeless. Let him do some drugs and drink some booze. You know what I mean? He's not going to
Someone
get
will
worse
tell
for
you
him. Let him
too.
enjoy himself for a few minutes. Shit.
Right.
You know what I
Someone
mean?
even
But
tell you they're hungry, and they'll walk with you in the restaurant too. I mean, these days,
I've
most
done it
folks aren't that
myself.
picky.
In DC, like I'll go to McDonald's. I would go to Union Station for McDonald's, and homeless people would just hang out there. And when they'd ask me to buy them some food, I'd be like, "Hell yeah, come on!" Like it's not that
Yeah,
hard.
same.
You spend $10 on somebody buying some food, man. That person's not hungry
Buy a
for a few
sandwich.
hours.
Yeah.
Their life is better for a few hours. That's all that matters. Like if we continue to just do small gestures, those things will add up over time. If we continue to rally people together under a common purpose, again, we hopefully will have 100 million people in the streets one day. I mean, I'm still disappointed that we've only had 7-8 million people out of 340 million hit the streets in one single day. Like to me, that's not enough. That's not enough. We need more. But anyway, we're over on time. I want to go ahead and I'll play one final clip and we'll get out of here. I just want to let you know this is a real radio transmission, just to let you know how things are really going in the Strait of Hormuz. This is hilarious.
This is Iranian Sepah Navy calling on channel 16. The Strait of Hormuz is still closed. We will open it by the order of our leader Imam Khamenei, not by the tweets of some idiots. If you want to pass through the strait, you must ask permission from Iranian Sepah Navy. All vessels that have a connection with our enemies will be targeted if they try to pass the Strait of Hormuz. Out.